K-pop, K-drama, or the Korean wave has become one of the biggest cultural phenomena across the globe. However, there's always a darker side behind the spotlights. What? Korea could disappear? What does that mean? It literally means that starting from zero, the total fertility rate continues to decline until the country goes extinct. This is the South Korea story. To put things into perspective, the global average fertility rate is 2.4 children per woman, but Korea recorded 0.92 in 2019, becoming the first country in the world to be in the zero territory. At this rate, South Korea's population will halve in 80 years to be around 29 million, and by 2800, it is projected to hit zero. This is actually not a new problem. For the past 14 years, the government spent billions trying to boost the country's low birth rate, but to no avail. Why could that be? According to the Korea Institute for Health and Social Affairs, the number one reason people didn't want to have children was because of financial instability. Other factors following that were because of high costs of raising a child and because it was easier to live without children. This reflects that Korea's low birth rate is linked to economic reasons and personal values. But the thing is, the economic situation back in the 1960s wasn't good either, and that's when the government had to launch a birth control campaign because of a baby boom.
이에 따라 정부는 한 자녀 갖기 단선 운동을 추진하기로 했습니다.
Fast forward to today, the overall economic conditions and GDP levels have improved, but the fertility rate has dropped to a record low. What could be the problem? Here's what people commented on news articles related to this issue. After having a child, it's hard for women to go back to their workplace, and for men, almost impossible to even request a paternity leave. High wage, low education cost, having a house of my own. None of this are possible. An in-depth view regarding low fertility rates focuses on human instincts. Thomas Malthus, an English demographer, noted two major instincts regarding this demographic issue, one for reproduction and the other for survival. The reproductive instinct refers to an instinct to leave our offspring behind, and the instinct for survival is the instinct to do things in harsh situations that will prevent us from dying. Malthus remarked that if the survival instinct precedes the one for reproduction, people tend to care more about their survival, not leaving their offspring behind. And the survival instinct is now dominating the Korean society. As main infrastructure in Korea stand in the metropolitan area, half of Korea's total population is concentrated in the Seoul capital area. The extent of Seoul capital area reaches about 100,000 square kilometers, occupying 11% of South Korean terrain, but over half of Korea's population live in this area. And there follow other issues such as high unemployment rate, overinflated house prices and education costs, and a lack of widespread support for childcare policies. Once you give birth to your child, it is inevitable to quit the job, falling behind this modern competitive society. There's no choice but to devote all the energy you have just for your survival. And the key solution for this problem is a new approach that sees the modern Korean society instead of continuing the failed previous attempts.